Hello everyone. Today we'll be studying about the role of Panchayti Raj institutions in decentralization of education. What is decentralization? Decentralization is made up of two words, de and centralization. The word de implies devoid of or removal of, and centralization is the process in which the control and power of a social group or institution is concentrated to a central group. Therefore, the word decentralization refers to the removal of the control or power of a social group or institution from its central group, or it is the distribution or dispersion of function or powers of a social group or institution. It is the transfer of authority from central government to local government. It is a specific form of organizational structure where the top management delegates decision making responsibilities and daily operations to middle and lower subordinates. This helps top management free up and focus more on major decisions. Now, what is decentralization of education? Decentralization of education is the devolution of authority from higher to lower level of authority. Educational responsibilities are transferred to general purpose government at the regional or local levels. These governments are given the authority to take decisions about how much to spend on education versus other local services. Now, why is decentralization of education needed? Education needs to be decentralized in order to first improve education. This can be achieved by increasing the amount of inputs to schooling, relevance of programs, innovativeness of programs, range of available options for students, and increasing the learning outcome. Also, the improving of quality of inputs in schooling and decreasing the inequalities in access to education can help in improving the education. Second is to improve the operation of education system. This can be achieved by increasing the efficiency of allocation of resources and utilization of resources, the use of information about issues, problems, or innovations, thereby increasing efficiency. The third is change the sources and amount of funds available for education. This can be achieved by increasing the overall amount of money spent on education and shifting the sources of funding from one social group to another. The fourth is benefit the central government. The central government can be benefited by relieving the central government of external political problems, internal bureaucratic headaches, financial burdens, and increasing the political legitimacy of central government and decreasing the corruption at national level. Now, the last one is benefit the local government, which can be primarily achieved by increasing the revenues for education available to local government, capacity of local government, responsiveness of central government to local government requirements, and redistributing political powers. Now, talking about PRIs, what are PRIs? PRIs are also known as Panchayti Raj institutions. It is a system of ruling in the rural areas by the representatives elected by the people in rural areas. It refers to the local self-government of villages in rural India. It was formalized in 1992. PRIs functions as a system of governance in which Gram Panchayats are the basic unit of local administration. It is a three-tier structure in which are included Gram Panchayats, Block Samiti or Panchayat Samiti, and Jila Parishad. The Gram Panchayat are the basic level bodies of PRIs, and the apex level bodies are Jila Parishad. Now, what is the role of PRIs in rural development? Talking about the role of PRIs in rural development, the first one is strengthening democratic structure of society. PRIs under rural development strengthens democratic structure of the society. Next is with the help of PRIs, rural infrastructure is improved, increment in the salary education, health, and security of rural families are included under the Rural Development Program. Also, PRIs, along with rural development departments, have started many schemes of development like Total Sanitation Campaign, Gram Vikas Yojana, Kisan Bazaar, etc. Also, the establishment of primary health centers and primary schools is a major function of PRIs in rural areas. Now, what is the role of PRIs in decentralization of education? The Total Literacy Campaign TLC, introduced in decentralized mode in the country and implemented through a participatory management approach, was a first significant step towards localizing educational decision making process in which PRI played a very crucial role. Second is introduction of various projects like Bihar Education Project, the Lok Jumbish Project, and Shiksha Kami Project. Bihar Education Project, the Lok Jumbish Project, and Shiksha Kami Project in Rajasthan, and the Basic Education Project in Uttar Pradesh universalized elementary education in decentralized mode with the help of PRIs. These programs provided the experience for launching similar education development programs like District Primary Education Program DPEP in some selected districts in the country. The Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan launched by the Government of India had the focus of planning and decision making on decentralized management and administration. Third is main sources for development of primary education. PRIs are the main source for the development of primary education through its Shiksha Samitis and Shiksha Mitra. Next is shift from staff salary oriented budget to infrastructure development oriented budget. The emergence of educational development programs brought a shift in delivery mechanism of educational services as states started recruitment of teachers at local level, increased investment in basic education and in expenditure pattern, specifically from staff salary oriented budget to infrastructure development oriented budget with financial aid from the international agencies. And the last one is shift from supply oriented paradigm to demand oriented paradigm. There was a shift from supply oriented paradigm to demand oriented paradigm insofar as the educational needs at the local levels were concerned. Thank you.